Why you keep doing dumb shit, Sean?
That's why some of y'all boys need not go in them people prison. There might be somebody baby father. And they getting whole. And you know what? He probably can't do nothing about it. You know how they say first impression is everything? Once you set the tone, that's how you're going to get treated for the rest of your prison term. So if they feel as though you a hoe, oh yeah, you a hoe. You ain't standing up for yourself. It's over with, bro. You try to stand up for yourself now, you're going to have to kill something.
I don't care how bad life get. I am not dating no overly religious man. The minute you tell me you be at church multiple times a week or like every single whatever, you'll never hear from me again.
Let me tell y'all something. My dad is a very religious man. My dad celebrates his Sabbath on Saturdays. Now, y'all know Saturdays is when things be happening. I know people who go to church in the morning on Saturdays, but they still enjoy their Saturdays somewhere. For my dad, Saturday is a day of, I'm in the house. I'm in my Bible. That's it. I be feeling sorry for my stepmother. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I be feeling sorry for my stepmother because I know she be wanting to go out. It got to a point where I was upset at my dad because he didn't come to my son's baby shower because it was on a Saturday. But he had to keep his Sabbath. And he hasn't changed that for anybody. So I can't say he was faking the funk.
That's because I feel like you should be with the overly religious women. I think you should be with the ones that wear the turtlenecks, the ones with the respectability politics as a handbook, the ones that are the religious pick-me's. I think you need to be with them, right? But no, you want to run up behind us. You want to run with the spiritual Jezebels. You want to run with the women that run with wolves. What's that about? And a lot of people will say, oh, that's because they know that they can get what they want from you. No, I mean, hoe to overly religious woman is a pipeline. I just want y'all to know that. But number two, the truth of the matter is don't nobody want to spend his life more with a spiritual Jezebel than an overly religious man. Like, he be ready to marry you.
Now, I do think that if you are a overly religious man, you need to go hit up one of them church ladies. The reason why I say that, do you know what a hoe's final form is? Tell me what a hoe's final form is. After she go out here in these streets, she done got washed up and did all this and start repenting for her sins. What is she doing? She's in the church. A hoe's final form is a religious lady. Now, listen now. I ain't saying all the ladies at the church used to be hoes. But they there. They in there. You know how many heifers I know that used to be out here dragging balls like Goku, all of a sudden quoting the scriptures?
Yo, you said I'm a boxing man because I eat sprinkles. Yo, you said I'm a boxing man because I eat sprinkles.
No, you don't lick ice cream for the spoon and take it. You push foot. Fine. Eat your ice cream. Watch this. Record him.
I ain't even gonna lie. I did not understand the word.
Eat ice cream. Watch this now.
Nah, I'm not gonna eat it. Yo, brother, what happened, brother? What's going on, man?
But no, eat ice cream.
Where's my...
Older Jamaican men will have you self-conscious about everything. Yeah, I remember when Cameron was out and he had the whole of New York wearing pink. I ain't gonna lie, he had me wearing pink. I'll tell you my exact outfit. I had some Air Force Ones, I had some blue Levi's, and I had a pink t-shirt. Back in them days, our shirts was kind of big. So my pink t-shirt was probably a 2X or something like that. Or a 3X. I don't know. Shit was swallowing me up though. Pause. I think they was having a party at my school. So me and my mans, we walking. And this Jamaican dude was like, Abati man colors at you know. A bad man now wear Pepto-Bismol pink. Bro. Nigga had me self-conscious the whole party, son. Now mind you, everybody was in there had pink. But now he said the Pepto-Bismol pink, and I realized that my pink was a little too pink. Anyway, anytime you run across an older Jamaican man, it's judgment. He's scanning your ass. If your pants too tight, you wearing the wrong color, nigga don't like the way you in your phone. Them niggas don't even gotta talk. It's just the way they look at you. I remember back in the day, we used to wear them shot pants. Y'all remember them shot pants? Shot pants was kind of tight. I remember I'm walking up Church Avenue, Jamaican man look, and he ain't saying nothing. I could just hear it. Batiman. It's like I knew that's what.
Bomboklad. Kung Fu. Kung Fu. Kung Fu. Kung Fu. Bomboklad. Kung Fu. Kung Fu. We see all the full of Kung Fu. What's he again now? What?
I know this is what my dad and them used to do when they used to watch them Shaolin movies in Grenada. That's why he want to put my son in goddamn karate. Because he think my son finna be out there flying and shit. Would
you kill for your kids? Would you kill for your kids? I shot a man for kids that weren't even mine. Literally. You don't want to know the things that I would do for my own. And if, just in case this like ends up on the FYP and you don't know what I'm talking about and you're not one of my followers and haven't seen the video and like going over the paperwork and everything, I literally shot a man for somebody else's kids several years ago. I was volunteering at the DV Resource Center. We were helping a woman move out. He was supposed to be in jail. We had no idea that he got bailed out. We were not properly informed that he got bailed out.
Hold on. Before we continue this, ma'am, I'm not coming at you. I ain't being disrespectful. This is just from, I can tell we from different worlds, okay? The world I'm from, you let the dead be the dead. You let that story go. You don't talk about it on the internet. You don't use it to compare and contrast anything. Because granted, that person is gone, but that person still have family members who are hurt. The last thing you want is that person's family member coming across you talking about having to kill their brother, their cousin, their uncle, because you wanted to make a point.
This man literally bailed out, immediately broke the restraining order because he got bailed out by his mommy who condoned all of his bullshit. And then he drove straight to his house where we were trying to get her and her kids out. We were packing up. We thought we had all this time because he's supposed to be in jail, right? No, he shows up, he grabs a kitchen knife, and then he threatened all of his kids and her and saying like, oh, if I can't have her, and nobody can. It was like on his BS, threatening his own kids. I pulled out my legally registered self-defense item. I told him to leave. I gave him multiple warnings. He would not leave. He looked me in the face and said I wouldn't do it. And then I blew his kneecap off. I barely knew those kids, but that man was going after them.
Okay. Hold on. He's still alive. He's still alive. I apologize. And you know what? His ass deserved it. He was threatening to kill his own kids. He earned it. But I'm just going to say, for future reference to you guys out there in YouTube land, if you happen to do something in self-defense, do not come on the internet talking about it. Let that person rest in peace. Let that story dissipate, because everybody has somebody who's going to miss them. And the last thing you want to do is rub that loss in that person's face. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog. It's free. It is free for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not going to control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.
And as far as I'm concerned, if you'll put the meta glasses on, you'll wear a wire. Hey! I don't got nothing to say. Ain't nothing funny.
Well, I guess I'm a snitch. Because I sure do own the meta glasses. The meta glasses is a genius idea. Now, the bad thing about those meta glasses, though, is a lot of these dudes on Instagram that are secretly recording these females and their interactions. That's probably the only messed up part about those meta glasses. But at the same time, you are allowed to record people in public. Secretly recording people in public is crazy. It kind of scares you because you never know when you're being watched.
Be trying to get you drunk as because they think you're going to turn into a freak. No, I ain't about to talk about aliens. I'm about to talk about the 13 families that rule the world. I'm about to talk about shapeshifters. I'm about to talk about reptilians. I'm about to talk about them kidnapping kids. So think again.
Little do you know that that shit turns some of us on. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I'm not finna get you drunk to get them draws, cause that's the case. Now, if I get you drunk, or we get to talking about outer worldly stuff, oh, you the homie. The crazy thing is, I reacted to this video, right? And I'm in the comment section, and I see my boy, who I went to college with. Now, here's a story about my boy. My boy had a homegirl. He from Jersey. And he had a homegirl. He used to always drive to her house so they could smoke all the time. And, you know, at the time, me and him, both our girlfriends broke up with us around the same time. So we was knocking them down. Like, we was knocking them down, bro. My man's had a Beamer. He had the long eyelashes like I had the long eyelashes. He had the nice hair like I had the nice hair. The bitches was f***ing with us. I'm being 100% honest. I know I done gained some weight, but back in the day, I was all right now, right? I used to be like, bro, you done hit that? He's like, nah. I'm like, why not? He's like, nah, bro, nah. And I used to always wonder, I'm like, bro, he's always over there. Like, they really close, bro. Why don't, even if you ain't finna hit that, like, maybe y'all should be together. Because she really care about you. I'm talking about, dog, she used to do this man's college papers for him, and she was super smart. So she used to do his papers for him. Anyway, bro, one day I went with him to her crib, and we all in there smoking together. Exactly what Shorty is talking about, like, that's how she was talking, bro. She was like outer worldly shit. Like shit that you just be like, damn, I ain't never thought about that. And we just sat there for like 3 hours, bro, just talking about just letting our imagination run wild, dog. And on the drive back to the crib, I was like, yo, I understand. That might take you from us trying to get some pussy to us wifing you up. Because some of us like to talk about off the wall shit.
I'm just sick and tired of being with a broke ass man. Okay? All my other friends, they wear designer, they wear, like, drive nice cars, their houses are like fucking 10 times this size. When we got married, we had a 2,400 square foot house, and we've had to downsize to 1,400 square feet. You made us lose 8,000 square feet.
Me?
Because you're too broke to pay for the house.
I'm too broke. I'm the one. You quit your job. You're a stay-at-home mom.
Make up my income. That's your job.
Your income is fucking crazy. You know I work 12-hour shifts. You know I work 12-hour shifts just to keep the lights on around here.
So that when you're done with your 12-hour shift, pick up another 4 or 6 hours at Walmart down the street. What to tell you?
When do you expect me?
Oh my God. Did y'all hear what this floozy just said? This man said he worked a 12-hour shift. She told him to pick up another 4 hours so she could live the life of luxury that she see her friends living. Brother. Let her go.
And eat or sleep.
Eat on your way to work. Sleep. I don't know when you're home.
Okay, so you made a Tinder.
Yes.
Because I don't bring enough money in to support you and your habits.
Yes.
Well, you know, at least I support us enough to keep our house, you know, to take care of our children.
I take care of
Put food on y'all's plates. Put food on y'all's plates.
Who cooks the food? Me.
You don't cook me food. I order meals. You eat chicken strips and macaroni. Don't even start with me.
You don't cook anything for me. You don't make me coffee. You don't make me breakfast. You don't make
I ain't
me
gonna be cooking your chicken strips and macaroni, girl. You can do that. You can microwave your shit.
I don't know if this is real. It's a couple on here that be making videos about catching each other having Tinder profiles. And I heard the Tinder shit just now. I don't know if that's them. The wild thing is, right? Let's say you have a girl who think like this. Your hands are kind of tied until she decides to divorce you. Because you already see where her mindset is at. She bought that money. She bought that chicken. So the moment you try to divorce her, oh, she taking your ass to the cleaners. I can't believe what I heard though. I'm gonna go on the lines of saying that this is fake.
I once dated a guy who lived in his parents' basement, and one night he invited me over after his mom had made spaghetti, and he, of course, offered me a plate when I got there, but I politely declined the offer because I knew that when his mom made spaghetti, she typically put meat in the sauce, and I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat since I was 13, and he knew that. And he said, "Are you sure? Because she actually knew that you were coming, and she set aside some sauce for you." And
in high school, my wife's family, they didn't partake in meat. Her mother was vegan, but her father only ate fish. So it's like, I forgot what it's called. But her father only ate fish. And she grew up not eating no chicken, no red meat, none of that, right? When she came to school, dog. Now, she didn't eat no bacon. I'm not going to act like she didn't eat no swine or nothing like that. After school, we used to go to the Chinese spot. There was this Chinese spot in Nostrand Avenue. Every day after school, we would go get dollar fry with some chicken wings. She used to go get the dollar fry with the chicken wing and kill it. She had to kill it before she got home. You feel what I'm saying? Now, after high school, she stopped all that. She stopped eating chicken for like three or 4 years. You feel me? So throughout college, I don't think she ate chicken like that. It's just actually recently she started back eating chicken. But yeah, this kind of remind me of that. Now, I didn't force her. I ain't never try to push no chicken wing in her mouth. I ain't that type of boyfriend. I wasn't that type of boyfriend.
she made sure not to put meat in it. And I thought, oh man, that was really nice of her, and I don't want to be rude, so yeah, sure, I guess I'll take a plate even though I'm not that hungry. So he goes and makes me a plate. He comes back downstairs, and as I'm saying thank you to him, he shoves a fork full of spaghetti into my mouth, and I don't really think much of it in the moment. I thought maybe he was just trying to be funny, but as I'm chewing it, he's watching me like this. Is it good? Is it good? Do you like the spaghetti? And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. It tastes like spaghetti, but as I'm chewing it, I look down at the plate that he brought me, and there's meat in the sauce. What he had just put in my mouth had meat in it, and I had swallowed most of it by now, and once he realized that I had realized what he had done, he burst out laughing. He thought it was the funniest thing in the entire world. He said, ha ha ha, you just ate meat, you just ate meat, you just broke your streak of 10 years, you ate meat. I cry. I start bawling my eyes out and screaming at him, and he told me that I was a bitch, and that I needed to learn how to take a joke. I kept seeing him for 6 more months after that.
Your boyfriend was a scumbag. He was a scumbag. Now, I'm glad that y'all broke up because it could have gotten a lot worse. If I'm in a situation where my woman got a streak going, why would I try to forcefully end her streak? To me, that looked like a who, if he see you got something going good, he's going to do everything in his power to sabotage you.